Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It is Tuesday, March the 9th, Technique Tuesday, and I hope you've had a nice weekend and you're ready for the week ahead. My name is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving. You can find us at reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving, and it's good to see you. Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues, limited mobility, to get some good, solid, serious exercise. And we're here Tuesday to Friday mornings. I always get that wrong, even though I've been doing it for ages now. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings at 11 o'clock, and obviously via the website, which you can find. Hopefully there should be a link up in the description up there somewhere. Like I said, reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving. Go there and you can find out all about Get Moving, how it can help people with limited mobility to get solid, serious exercise. So whether you have a disability of some kind, a chronic medical condition, if you are in a rehab, pre or post surgery, something like that, for whatever reason, there's loads of reasons why we could have limited mobility. And if we are in that situation, Get Moving can help us. So we're going to be doing a workout this morning, standard workout, nice and simple, lots of practical, useful, transferable skill exercises, things that pretty much everyone can do, whether you are seated or whether you are standing. You can do these or some very slight variation on these. They are super for everyone. There are easier versions, there are harder versions, they are scalable up and down depending on your personal level, because obviously I don't know your level, but they can be made easier or harder depending. The key thing is, I always say, is that we get stuck in, we get involved, we try our damnedest. If we do that, then we're okay. I've just realised I'm wearing my microphone, but the microphone is not plugged in. So excuse me. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now, I hope anyway. So we're going to do some exercise this morning, and at the end, right at the very end, after the workout, I'm going to spend 5 minutes or so going over in depth to a particular exercise, something that you can practice yourself at home for the next few days and to perfect. That exercise will involve a resistance band. Okay, you don't need it for the workout, but you'll need it if you're going to practice the exercise I'm going to show you at the end, okay? Just to warn you. But like I said, you can catch up, you can re-watch this video, you don't have to do it straight away, you can do it anytime, the rest of the day and through the rest of the day, rest of the week. Okay, oh yes, before I forget, also, as many of you know, Sarah, one of my fingers of fire, in the comments below, she's doing a challenge this month, and I've heard that she is doing very well so far. It is the 9th today, so she is well on her way to doing her 3,000 sit-ups throughout the month and her 20 minutes of skipping every single day of the month. And day 9 hasn't lost a step yet. She's going great guns. So I want to wish her all the best, and if you want to do the same, in the comments below, just say bloody well done, Sarah, crack on, get on with it, get moving. And she has promised, crossed her heart, that when she succeeds in this challenge by the end of the month, she is going to come on live and show you some serious skipping skills. That's what she's promised, isn't it, Sarah? Say yes, Sarah. And in the comments below, if you want to see Sarah's serious skipping skills, oh my God, that's a thing now. At the 1st of April, we will have a special video. I've just decided right now on the spot, on the 1st of April, we will do a special video of Sarah's serious skipping skills, where she's going to show off her skippage. Moving on. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I said there, but hey, I might get a punch. Exercises time, I guess, isn't it? So we're going to do 30 seconds of these exercises. Got me timer. As I say, whether you're seated or whether you're standing, you can still do these. If you are seated, first exercise is marching on the spot while seated. So you're going to get your legs up like so. Just marching on the spot. Simple movement. Moving the hips, waking up the leg muscles, just getting the blood pumping a little bit. If you're standing, it's a standing version. Marching on the spot like so, just getting your legs up, moving as much as you can. Small one's easier, big one's harder, but just getting your legs moving. 30 seconds worth, nice and steady, nice and slow, but we're going to ramp it up gradually. Are you ready for 30 seconds of marching on the spot? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Marching away. So we start easy. And we are obviously going to try and challenge ourselves through the session. The important thing is we get involved, we get stuck, and we don't just admit defeat, okay? I've seen that too often, and I don't want that happening with you. So don't admit defeat, give it a try, okay? If we give it a try, there's a very, very good chance that things will improve and we will get better. But if we give up, it's dead certain that things are going to get worse. Just playing the odds, okay? That's our time. Marching on the spot is dead simple like so. Our next one, we work in the upper half of the body. Again, just waking it up, nice and steady to start off with. Shoulder rolls. Whether you're seated or standing, roll your shoulders up and back and down, moving them around. If you can, you make it a bigger move by getting your elbows involved or reaching with your arms, okay? Big moves with your shoulders. 30 seconds worth. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Rolling up, back and down. Again, if you can, get your elbows up, back and down. And if you can, get your arms up, back and down. The bigger the move that you can do, the better. It doesn't matter if you start off small. It doesn't matter if you start off big. Do the best version that you personally can do. Because again, everyone's going to be unique. We're all going to have our own different limitations. But we work within them and push them as much as we can. And that is our 30 seconds time there. Well done. And it's not a particularly cold day, so I'm taking my hat off. Next one, back down to the lower half, knee bends. So if you're seated, you're just going to sit nice and tall, don't slouch, sit tall and kick your feet out and back like so. You're moving, you're bending your knees. As big a move as you can do. If you're standing, kicking the heel back towards your bum like so. Again, same idea. The knee joint is moving. Okay. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So starting off with small moves if you need, that's fine. But that's just level 1. Level 2 is obviously a bigger move. And level 3 is the biggest move that you can personally manage. If you're standing, obviously we'll be standing on one leg for half the time. So make sure you shift that body weight from one side to the other. It's got to be done, otherwise we fall over. So shift our body weight and bend our knees. Get them moving. Time, time, time. Dead simple, but it gets the whole body going and wakes it up. So Twisty Cereals are next. So named after the finger of fire, Sarah, in the comments below. Remember, she's going to do her, what did I say it was? Sarah's serious skipping skills thing. Whatever I said, she's going to do that if you give enough comments and stuff down below. Yeah, promised. I heard her say it, really. Twisty Sarah, sitting tall, twisted one way and then the other way. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. I do enjoy making promises for other people on their behalf. It's fun, isn't it? I wouldn't recommend you do it too often. You get punched a bit. But, you know, I think it's worth the risk. So I will make promises for other people. Yeah. In the meantime, now, twisting away. Twisting side to side. Get your chest around one direction and then the other. A big movement from your back. Time. And our next one is a double tap. Okay, balance again if we're standing. The seated version, not so balancing, but the seated version, the knees, well, one knee comes up twice. Comes up, 1, 2, and then it goes down. Same on the other side. 1, 2, and then down. Okay, a double tap. If we're standing, this is a balanced one, so if your balance is a little bit iffy, stand close to a wall or table or chair for security. Falling over is not allowed. Wobbling is fine, but not falling over. A double tap, the knee comes up twice, and then it lands. Same other side, twice, and then it lands, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. A small move is easier. Down there is easier. A bigger move up here is harder. You start off with whatever version you can do, and then you work towards making it more difficult, obviously. But again, I'm shifting my body weight from one leg and then to the other. You get the idea, you know the drill by now. I'm keeping myself solid, balanced on one leg while the other leg is flapping about. And time. Nicely done. Okay, side bends, bendy Annas, named after my other fingers of fire in the comments below. Anna, bendy Anna. She is like a strip of rubber. She is bendy as anything. That's why we call her Bendy Anna. And these are named after her. One arm goes down. If you can, the other arm comes up over the top. And you do the same thing on the other side. So you're bending your spine again, side to side, like so. Standing version is exactly the same. You just bend side to side, like so. And then if you work really hard, one day maybe you can be as bendy as Bendy Anna. Fingers crossed. That's what we're hoping for. And again, on April the 2nd, I have heard through the grapevine that Anna is going to do a full-on yoga session showing off her bendy skills. So April is looking to be a good month. So stay tuned. 30 seconds of bendy Annas in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. One way and then the other way. Again, this upper arm is optional. This one is the main one. The one coming down is the main arm. If we can, we'll get the other one over the top as well. So that's the optional extra. But we're moving our spine sideways. We're bending sideways. We're mobilizing, we're moving, we're keeping that spine, or stopping that spine from getting stiff, basically. And that's our 30 seconds. Time. Well done. So now it's squats time, it's leg time. So if you've been seated, now is a chance to do as best you can to stand up. I know some of you can, I know some of you can't, I know some of you have real trouble standing up. That's fine. Give it a go. Stay safe, but do the best version you can do. So if you're seated, tuck your feet back, push your body weight forward, drive hard through those legs down into the ground, and stand up as tall as you can. Go for a stretch if you need, and then you sit back down and repeat as often as you can in 30 seconds. It might be once, it might be a million times. I don't mind. Just do what you can. If we're standing though, no chair, squats, down and up. Again, whatever you can do for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, away you go. Sitting that bum back, squatting down, standing up. So the idea of this, if we can sit and stand, then we have many more options. So we just make sure that we can hold on to the ability to sit and stand for as long as we can. Because if we can do it, we've got more options. We want our leg strength to be strong enough to do it. We look after the joints, but we work the muscles to make sure that we can keep on doing this for as long as we can. Time. Well done. Tight ropes and ankles next. So if you're seated, working on mobility, movement in the ankle, down there, okay? All you're going to do is nice and simple, bend and straighten your ankle like so. Nice big movement. What we're aiming to do, make sure I'm trying in the shot, is get the heel to touch the floor, and point the ankle and get the toes, and then the heel, and then the toes, and then the heel, and then the toes. So we're getting a really big bend out of the one ankle. Halfway through, we'll swap over to the other side. So we're doing both sides, heel, toe, heel, toe. If we're standing, this is the balance exercise, tightrope walking. So I know for a fact that most of you now have painted that line on the floor, on your carpet. Congratulations, well done. For those few of you out there who have not yet painted that line on the carpet, do it today, okay? By tomorrow, by Wobble Wednesday tomorrow, I expect every single one of us to have that line painted on the carpet and the floor, okay? That's our tightrope. Feet wide is easier, feet narrow is harder, but with me, we're going to walk along that tightrope. Away we go. We're going to walk on that imaginary tightrope or real life painted tightrope, hopefully. We're going to walk heel, toe, heel, toe. So even now I get people asking me, telling me, we shouldn't be doing this because it makes balance difficult. Well, that's kind of the point. The whole point is to make balance difficult so that our body adapts and gets better at it. Now I've run out of room now, so going backwards, the same thing. Of course, this time toes, heels though. Toes, heels. Walking along that imaginary tightrope, and yes, making our balance difficult. But like I said, that challenge forces the body to get a little bit better. If we only ever do easy stuff, we're never going to improve, are we? And forwards, one more time, heel toe, heel toe. It's like being spoilt. If we always have the easy option, we never improve, we never get better, we never develop. But if you have some bastard like me forcing you to do the difficult things, making life deliberately a bit challenging, it forces the body to get that tiny bit better to improve. Now, last time, going backwards, toes, heels. And so, yes, this is making balance harder. And that's why it is good for us. And that's why we will always do this or some versions of this. Ways to make our balance a bit better. And boom, I've run out of room. Fantastic. Okay, the fast finish now. Fast feet. Let me change my timer. Dropping it down to 10 seconds. Because I'm not at all predictable. There we go. Fast feet. If you are seated, I want you to I want you to aim for speed now. Okay. So far we've done big movements. This is a small movement and a fast movement. Running on the spot, the legs. Running on the spot up and down, like so. Small, quick movements. It's important to be strong. It's important to be able to do big moves, but it's also important to be able to move quickly. Okay. All these are different, but equally important aspects of our physical ability. Speed, size, strength, they're all important. This one is about speed. If we're standing, same idea. Running on spot, quick, okay? It does not matter if you are faster or slower than me. Do not compare yourself to me or to other people. Just do the fastest that you can do. We're going to do 2 rounds of 10 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So moving the feet, nice and quick, up and down, running. Small but fast moves. There we go. That is round 1 done. So speed. It's all can't talk. That's what we're all about with this one. Do whatever you can to make a smaller but quicker move. Okay. We're gonna do 1 more round. So get ready. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Small, fast footwork. Nice and quick. Moving them up and down. Oh, like a blur. And job done. Moving nice and fast. I guess my breathing as well. So, the last exercise now. Let me shift this back to 30 seconds. Shadow boxing. Staying out of breath. Whether you are seated or if you're standing, fists up, punching high, punching low, punching around, punching up. I don't mind, but you're going to move your body and get out of breath. 3 rounds of 30 seconds each. If we're standing, we're going to move our legs as well. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Shadow box. Punching away. So we can move our feet back and forth. The arms are flowing, are punching nicely. We can aim head height, aim up there. We can aim the body down there, around, upper. I don't mind. But we keep going. We get that breathing up. And time. And we get nicely out of breath. And then I'm going to do this next one seated, just to show you it can be done seated. Round 2, exactly the same, but better. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Shadow boxing again. So even if you're seated, again, I have been told time and time again, I'm in a wheelchair, I can't do exercise. And that, I'm afraid, is utter bollocks. Sorry, that's a technical term, technical French term, that is. But just because we have an injury or a condition which makes us less mobile, always seated. It's hard work, yes, time. It's difficult, I'm not denying it, but we can do it. Third and final round. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So yeah, even if you are seated, I'm not saying it's going to be a walk in the park or easy as pie or anything like that. It's going to be tough, it's going to be challenging, but we're in it together. If I can do it, you can do it. The other person, they can do it. And we can all get stuck in, help each other out. Oh my goodness, time. And make ourselves a tiny bit better. Okay, that's it. Relax, time. That's the exercise bit done. That's the actual practical bit done. Last 3-4 minutes now, I'm going to go over a particular exercise. I want you to practice this at home. I want you to get used to it. I want you to learn it, learn how it feels, and just play with it. The better we get at the exercises, the different exercises, the better we will be overall. This one we haven't done for a long time. We're going to need our resistance band, okay? I have it attached to my rack over here, a solid anchor point. This actually is a key thing. It does absolutely need to be a rock solid anchor point. We're going to put some pretty damn good forces through this band for this exercise. So it needs to be a rock solid anchor point, okay? This exercise is suitable for everyone, including people who are seated. You can do this in a chair, and in fact, to be honest with you, I find it's probably best done seated. So when I do it while sat down, okay? So if you're on a chair, whatever, tough, you can do this one. I expect you to give it a go. So we've got the anchor point. It is, while I'm seated now, it is approximately chest height. That's the anchor point. So it's not up here somewhere, it's not down there, it's about my chest height while I'm seated. I want to be sat facing away from that anchor point. It is now, the anchor point for me is directly behind me, right in the middle behind me, okay? At 6 o'clock. The closer I am to the anchor point, the easier. Further away, the harder, okay? So start close and work your way forwards as you improve. This is a core exercise for our stomach muscles here. A very good core exercise. And again, particularly good I've found for people who are seated. So we're sat, anchor point is directly behind me at 6 o'clock. I am sat tall, okay? This is the key thing. Don't slump, don't slouch, don't sit back into your chair. You want to be sat tall and away from your backrest. The resistance band, holding in a hand. I'm going to pop it dead centre my chest there. See, it is right in the middle of my body there. The band here is looped around my arm. Not up there, not down there somewhere. Around my arm, okay? I sit tall, solid anchor point, and twist it slightly, and then I twist all the way around, and I wrap the band around my arm, around my body. It stretches, and then I recover. And I repeat. Sit tall, I twist, wrap the band around my arm, around my body, and then I recover. Now, hopefully you can hear by my voice, it's pretty tough. It's not an easy move. In the dead centre, sit tall, twist under control, wrap it around the body, control it, and then control return. So in this case, I'm twisting in one direction. It's clockwise, okay? It's around my left arm, and I'm twisting clockwise. Once we do that, we do the same thing on the other side. I don't move. Still, anchor point is still at 6 o'clock, directly behind me. It is now wrapped around my right arm, and I'm twisting anti-clockwise, and then I recover. So I'm wrapping that band around my arm. It's getting tighter, I'm having to work really hard not to get pulled over by this band, and then I relax under control. So that is a band body twist, okay? Particularly good, as I say, for people who are seated. Is a really good core stomach exercise for everyone, but it's very applicable for people who are seated. I want you to give that a go, to give that a practice today, for the rest of the week, and let us know what you think. Was it easy? Was it difficult? Was it complicated? Was it simple? What? Let us know. Ask any questions you might have. We'll answer. But, like I said, really good core exercise, especially if you're seated. Anyway, time for me to shut up and go away. That's your homework. Enjoy it. Don't forget, tomorrow, Wobble Wednesday. It's all about balance. So if you want to improve your balance, join in tomorrow. And yes, don't forget, Sarah skipping skills will be shown on, I think it was April the 1st. That's what you said, wasn't it, Sarah? And Bendiana will be doing a 3-hour yoga session showing off her contortion skills on, I think it was April the 2nd, you said it was, wasn't it, Bendiana? Okay, thank you very much. Put those dates in your diary, because I certainly am looking forward to seeing those videos here on the Get Moving channel. Bye-bye.